Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. It's a 2016 anime directed by Hiroaki Sakurai. Dude, my names are terrible. He's done plenty of anime over the years. He's very experienced and he plays bass. Hell yeah. The voice acting talent is so impressive. It looks like anime that just have the same netbook of people for every show, but I'm not complaining because there's some talented people here. We have Shotaro from Akira, we have Eren, Levi, and many more from Attack on Titan, Baki from Baki, Takakura from Dandadan, Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, Ken from Tokyo Ghoul, Maldois from Seven Deadly Sins, Kiyoshi from Prison School, Issei from High School DxD, Kento from Whisker Away, Todoroki from My Hero Academia, Sai from Blood Plus, I like that one, Beastars, I've also seen that, that's very good. I didn't list everyone in detail because it would take too long. Same with the Neon Genesis review. So many of these voice actors are in so many different things. I have to recognize the effort that's being put into seemingly just a comedy, if you could phrase it like that, but yeah, good things being put into this. So, what's the show about? Saiki K revolves around Saiki Kuso, a school kid with awesome powers like telekinesis, mind reading, invisibility, and much, much more. He usually uses these powers to avoid awkward social situations, which makes it sort of a slice of life instead of an action with the superpowers. Most of the episodes are about him hiding his powers in a bunch of scenarios, and I think it's quite funny. You soon learn that his powers are insane, but I think the shock factor goes away and it's just him and his powers, you know? There's a certain dynamic with his friends. He wants to avoid people because someone might find out about his powers, but they keep bothering because they like him. It's like a comfortable mix and it's a good watch overall. They play around with his powers in some episodes in very interesting ways. Most episodes is Kuso trying to act normal in some ridiculous situation that obviously spirals out of control. Sometimes episodes revolve around a certain power and they expand on the idea. Like, for example, he goes back in time and he has to figure out how to get back to the future. Wait a minute. He also gets stuck in a time loop and has to get out. He has the power to see the past by touching an object that other people touched. Long story. So he starts getting invested in people's story. It's hard to explain sometimes, but they have fun with it. It's not just him and his friends. Like, they have fun with, oh, he has powers. Let's dive into that. It's really cool. There are some overlapping story arcs here and there, like friends having crushes with other friends. Kuso sometimes meets other people with powers, like they can see ghosts or see other people's auras. So it's not just him. There are supernatural powers in play somewhere. And people find out about his powers. Ooh, but not some people. Going back to the crushes, Tsuruhashi is the cliche beautiful classmate. It's a whole character. It's hilarious. Literally, it's a whole character. She's seen to be all pretty on the outside, but Kuso, being a psychic, sees that on the inside she's not that nice. She's got a huge ego, all those things. But there are moments where we see Kuso actually hint at liking her or liking the things that she does. Maybe there is some kind of connection there. It starts really slow and you see it more and more, but in the end they leave it open-ended, so it could be a ship. We don't know. I actually wrote down a few episodes here that I wanted to talk about in detail because they're really interesting. Season 1, episode 19 introduces that he has a brother. They make it sound like a big deal, but in the end it actually played out very naturally and he gets introduced into the story easily and he's part of the cast immediately. It's quite cool. They don't go too crazy with like the brother rivalry, but it comes back a few times and it's important for like the series endings, you know what I mean? Spoiler alert, if it even counts for a comedy show. Season 2, episode 13, Kuso reveals the big baddie of the series, which is a volcano. Kuso reveals that time is looping, which is why they stay in the same school year and never age. It's because he's preventing a volcano from erupting and destroying Japan. He physically can't stop the volcano yet, so he reverts the Earth and everyone in it backwards 1 year. Obviously, this is ridiculous, but it shows again how powerful he is. And in the end, that he's a good person and a hero for not using his powers to just destroy the world. It's also weird because he's not strong enough to stop the volcano, but he's powerful enough to reverse the whole planet backwards. Also, I think that's like a crazy way to explain, hey, you have so many episodes. How is it looping? It's like with the Phineas and Ferb thing. How many days of summer can they have? Like, are they in a time loop themselves? It's like you didn't have to explain it. It's a comedy, but it's cool that they actually added this. Season 2, episode 22 and 23. Saiki has this stalker that suspects him being a psychic. He revisits the past and basically goes back to see, okay, when did this guy start suspecting? Because he like never let go of that. So Saiki goes back and sees young Saiki and his origins of his rule to not tell anyone about his powers. The episode dives into the subtle ways his powers affects others, and when someone puts them all together, yeah, you can see that he's actually a psychic if you just think, because everyone's dumb. What's most important about the episode is his thoughts about revealing it to people, and especially his friends. He wants to be a normal person, and in the end, he does want friends, and they might all find out about his powers in some way. How will they react? Will they hate him for lying? Will they be scared because he's powerful? He accepts that whatever happens will happen, but he's still scared, so he hides it for now. This is my favorite episode so far. It actually takes his powers and the premise of him hiding it seriously and develops the plot. Usually it's just gags, sometimes new characters. It's a slice of life, right? But this is the most story development since like episode 1 when they introduce all the powers. I think it's so cool that they actually sat down and said, you know what, let's actually build the story of it. And it's nice. And speaking of, the series eventually ends with him saving the world from the volcano. Obviously, I'm not going to say spoilers. It's kind of obvious he's just going to save the day. Also, that scene wasn't super badass or anything. It's just a neat way to wrap up the series. Hey, time can move forward. Everyone's dreams can be fulfilled. Blah, blah, blah. Saiki K Reawakened is a series on Netflix. It's almost like a sequel or a spin-off. It's only got 6 episodes, and I watched it. Most of them suck. Like, they're not as funny. The stories aren't as interesting. Apparently, these are extra episodes that they didn't take from the manga, and they kind of put it in. It's not good. Don't watch it. Don't worry. It also spawned a live-action movie. It looks so cursed. I just need to watch it. It looks so bad. I want to. I want to know what's going on. And that's it. With that all being said, I give this show an 8 out of 10. Overall, I really dig Saiki K. It does get old sometimes, but overall I like that there's actually a story and plot, not just slice of life. The characters are all memorable. Kuso's powers are really cool. They actually give you some really cool story eventually, and it's not like I'm bored just waiting for it. I'm having fun. The show is good. And that's what a good series is all about, just having fun. And if there's a good story, there you go. Side rant, Nendo is my favorite character. He's the only one who can resist Kuso's mind reading because he's too stupid. How genius is that? I think that's so funny because he's so stupid, he doesn't have anything up there to read. It's like his mind is fuzzy or something that Kuso can't read his mind. And like they don't go into too much detail with that. He doesn't know what Nendo's thinking. And he's usually the one who like comes out with these random things and does the unexpected. It's cool. I think it's really cool. Man, this show is cool. This show is nice. Was it short? Maybe it felt a little short. I don't know. I miss it. I might rewatch it. Fuck it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.